We're back with Bobby and JG Radio. If you're just tuning in, we were having a should I stay or should I go debate. We're talking with Irene Morgan, the loan guru with SWBC Mortgage. She gave us some insight on if you should refi, when it's good for your family to refi, how you can refi. And we're about to talk to our man Daniel Gaitan, which has been with Armadillo Homes for about 3 years. You used to be part of the dark side, I heard. I heard you were a real estate agent at one point.
I'm licensed as well, yes.
So
what
now
happened?
He went from the dark side to a Jedi. He's a Jedi now. He's had some gross. He's won some quarters in the last couple of years as having the most sales for his company. He's out in Weston Oaks, which is a neighborhood off Petranco and Grossenbacher. Do I say that right?
That is correct.
And so they start in the $170,000 price range. Mm-hmm. That's the starting price. And Armadillo, as a company or as a builder, has been building for over 40 years. They have 13 communities as far northeast as New Braunfels, as far northwest or west as Bernie, as southeast as off Military and Monteviejo. Your builder is owning here in Laredo at this current moment. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you guys are Energy Star recognized builder.
Yes, we are.
Now, Daniel, tell me some of the key features that separate Armadillo from some of your competition there here in San Antonio.
The first one I'm going to bring up is construction quality.
Okay.
There's a misconception that everyone believes all home builders are the same.
Right.
Which is
I don't believe that.
Yeah. And obviously, we're on a radio show, but of course, I do have some products here.
We're on video, too.
And the key is we use the best products available, plain and simple.
Right.
We're not the type of builder that if we're going to save $2 here, $5 here, we're going to choose that cheaper product just to save that $5. We're not going to do that.
Right.
We're going to use the best product period.
What's some of the stuff you have there?
First one I have is radiant barrier right here. Radiant barrier, it's a standard feature on the attic, basically, on the roof decking. Basically what it does is it holds basically much the cool air in,
right,
but it also
reflects the hot air out.
Exactly. So in other words, your attic is cooler.
Right.
Okay, so obviously if your attic's cooler, the house is cooler, the AC is not working as hard, you're saving energy, and obviously you're saving money, plain and simple. Right. The second product I have here is called Blue Dow Foam Board. This is actually placed on the exterior of the home.
Okay.
And it's a styrofoam product. So obviously styrofoam's a lot better than, let's say, thermoply, because thermoply is made out of like a asphalt shingle and cardboard.
Okay.
And it's better than Tyvek. Tyvek's like a plastic film. So obviously, if you compare
I
cardboard,
hate Tyvek.
Yeah, everyone hates Tyvek. Tyvek's like 2008.
So this is pretty much the best product available. We were the first builder to start using this product. It's, again, standard on all our homes. And pretty much what it does is when it's placed on the exterior of your home, it's basically making your home
makes it like an igloo.
Kind of like a big ice chest. Exactly.
Yeah, like an ice chest.
Exactly. So
and you keep on saying this word standard, and I want everyone listening to understand that these are upgrades for other builders, right?
Exactly.
So you keep on saying the word standard because this is standardly what you get when you walk into an Armadillo home. In some other builders, and I'm not going to name which ones, but like you would actually have to pay to have this stuff.
Correct. These two products you'll have to pay with other builders to have it as an upgrade.
Sure.
With us, it's standard. Again, we don't charge our customers anything for these products.
Yeah, that's just the basic what they're going to get in every single home in your neighborhood. And you bought some wood over there. I don't know if you were going to knock Bobby out for me. I was going to
No, I wasn't going to knock him out. Obviously, our listeners can't see this.
For self-defense? What's going on?
But pretty much the first one I want to show you is this.
Little fort?
No, actually, what it is obviously you can see this stud, but what I want to show you is right here. This is called finger jointed studs. And finger jointed studs is when the builder gets the scrap wood, places,
kind of
glues them,
together.
they glue it together.
Okay.
This is what they use on a lot of customers'
So right
houses.
now he's showing me the stud that looks like it's like a jigsaw.
Not a stud
puzzle.
like Bobby, but like a piece of
like
wood.
like a stud that actually attracts women. But no,
totally different.
This one actually looks like a jigsaw puzzle, and it's a 2 or 1x2. It looks like a jigsaw puzzle that's been together like pergo flooring.
Exactly. And believe it or not, there's a lot of builders
2x4.
using this, and this is their standard lumber.
That's their standard lumber. For
in other words, would you want your house to be built with these type
No.
of 2x4s?
No,
right.
No, it's gonna fall apart, dude.
Exactly. We use what's called number 2 lumber, and obviously you can obviously see the difference. We don't do finger jointed studs. In other words, we're not taking the scraps off the ground, gluing them together, and then building your house with that. The lumber we use is the best product we can find. Again, it costs us more, but obviously it's the better product, plain and simple.
Now, Daniel, can you talk a little bit about what type of quality can a home buyer expect when they walk into an Armadillo home? What type of standard features other than these green features that you just showed us?
Pretty much the standard features you'll find in all our Armadillo homes would be 9-foot ceilings.
Wow.
Obviously, the higher ceilings are much nicer. You don't feel that feeling like you're in a cramped space when you walk inside a house.
Yeah.
Also allows more natural light coming into the house as well.
Sure.
Ceramic tile in all the wet areas, so your entry Your kitchen, your bathrooms, your laundry room automatically has ceramic tile as well.
Sure.
36-inch shaver height, double vanities in the masters. And what that is it's taller than normal.
Yeah.
You know, the older homes have a Rolo vanity in the master,
Yeah.
and you're bending over when you're brushing your teeth. These are higher than normal. And, of course, double sinks are real good for the married couples.
So that's trouble for JJ because he's short.
Unfortunately for JJ, he'll have to get a stool.
We'll get him a stool.
If I'm short,
we'll
then
get him a
I don't even know what to call him.
All right, moving on.
Full sod. Obviously, you'll get sod in the front, the sides, and the back. Believe it or not, there's some builders still out there that charge you for the backyard sod.
For grass.
For grass. I mean, I just think that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
we've
that's
seen that.
standard. In-wall pest tube system. What that is basically when the older homes, obviously, when you get someone coming from pest control, they come and spray. They got to disturb you. They got to go inside the house.
Sure.
Our homes
Kill
have
your
it.
pets.
Exactly. Our homes have them in the walls itself. You actually don't have to be home when they get there because there's a connection on the outside of the house.
Right.
So they connect to it, inject what they got to inject, and that's it. So you don't even got to be home anymore.
That's why you have these little tubes hanging out the side of your houses, right? Because they can
Exactly.
come in and they just pretty much fumigate from the walls out.
Correct.
And that's where all the critters are anyways.
Exactly.
By the time you see them, they've been living inside your walls for a while, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah, no, I've seen that, which is awesome. Now, how many sites do you have in your community right now? Like that are? I know you've been building there for a while, but, well, how long have you been building there?
We just turned 3 years old now. So
Okay, and then how many lots do you have left if I was a consumer wanting to go out there? And how long are you going to be there? How many lots do you have left to sell?
Well, we have two different series at Weston Oaks. We have our 45 series, which is 45-foot wide lots. I have 8 lots in that section.
Okay.
And I also have my bigger section, which is our 55 series.
Sure.
Again, it's 55-foot wide lots, and I have another 8 lots in that section as well.
And that's a huge difference of 45 to 55.
Yes, it is. It's bigger lot, bigger home. I mean, and also the other big difference is our 55 series come with more included standard features than
Sure.
our 45 series.
Now, a lot of people, they complain about your homes being so close together. You know, 45 is pretty standard for most builders.
That is correct.
The 55 gives you a little bit of wiggle room.
Correct.
And you can also do different floor plans, right?
Exactly.
Because I know that, you know, some builders, you have to go long, right? You have to make it really deep instead of wide. You know, there's some floor plans that look better, like side entry garages. There's different things that you can do with the 55-foot, you know, or wide lots that you guys have. That's awesome.
Exactly.
And so how long would it take if I was there if I went today and I picked out a lot with my wife and upgrades and everything, how long would it take for you to give me a home?
If you were going to contract today, it would be 4 to 5 months from the day you contract to the day you move in.
Sure.
And the reason why it's 4 to 5 months is reason number one would be Mother Nature.
Sure.
Obviously, she doesn't cooperate all the time.
Right.
We obviously need some rain, don't get me wrong, but when it does rain, she does slow us down, or if not, shut us down.
Right.
So that's the first factor. The second factor is going to be demand. Believe it or not, we have pretty much all of September already booked, and we're already booking October, and October is almost already booked as well.
Sure.
As far as customers to be released to start construction.
Right.
So in other words, we probably only have another about week, maybe 2 weeks, and believe it or not, we'll be placing November starts already.
Wow.
So we look a long far ahead as well.
In advance, yeah.
So Daniel, actually, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Bobby and JJ Radio. We're sitting here with Daniel Gaitan with Armadillo Homes. He's a builder rep with them over there in what neighborhood was it?
Weston Oaks.
Weston Oaks. Do you have any inventory homes right now that are available for immediate move-in?
Yes, I have 2 inventory homes that are finished. The first one's an 1840 4-bed, 2.5 bath. It's specially priced at $205, $239, and it is move-in ready. I have another move-in ready home, which is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and that one is a little bit bigger. It's 2095 square feet, and that one's specially priced at $215. Those are the 2 that I have that are move-in ready. I have 4 others that are under construction, but they're only at foundation stage right now.
And so for listeners, an inventory homes means these are some houses that you guys continually build to have availability for people that don't want to just custom do a house. You know, some people, they just want a newer home and they don't have the time or
Correct. Not all our customers can wait the 4 to 5 months to build with us. Prime example, but we have a lot of military relocating in San Antonio.
Sure.
And they need something now. And this would be a perfect example is they look at something that we already have built for
And
them.
we were just talking in the green room that you're how far from Lackland?
I'm only 15 minutes away from Lackland.
What about the INS? You're pretty close.
I'm
to
only
that.
15 minutes from them as well.
And then you're right by NSA.
Exactly.
So you're like in the little trifecta of
That
just
is
military.
correct. So I get a lot of
federal
military.
gov- yeah.
15 minutes with no traffic?
No, that's by helicopter.
What if I hit every light? Am I
No,
still at
no,
15 minutes?
Of course, it'll be a little bit longer. But of course, it takes about not even 5 minutes to get to Highway 90 from my neighborhood. So once you're on Highway 90, it's a straight shot to Lackland.
Gotcha. And is there any neighborhood amenities, pool, anything available for homeowners?
Yes, we have 2 pools, one for the kids, junior Olympic size pool for the adults. We have a clubhouse that you can also reserve for like birthday parties, baby showers.
Sure.
We also have a playground for the kids, a full basketball court, and jogging trails. So we have full amenities.
Daniel, how can people go see your product? Where can they go out and check you out?
Pretty much just come visit me at the neighborhood. I got 2 model homes at Weston Oaks. The easiest way to get there is 1604. Exit Potranco, go outside Potranco 2 miles, and we'll be on your left-hand side.
Awesome. So we just spoke with Daniel Gaitan with Armadillo Homes. He gave us a lot of information about his product, how great the builder is, Armadillo. This was a great show. I'm glad that everyone has some information of what they can do if they want to upgrade or buy and sell. Should I stay or should I go? Hopefully this helped them out in their decision on doing that. Next week, we're going to have a very important show. It's what happens to my mortgage when I die. If you want to listen to this show or any of our other shows, it's available at our Facebook page, BobbyandJJRadio.com. We have an Instagram. We have a Twitter. Thank you so much for joining us for the most important hour in radio. This is Bobby and JJ Radio.